Hi guys and welcome to Get Your Reviews and to this review of Gods of Egypt. So guys, I couldn't wait for this movie. I went and saw it. Before that, I did what I always do. I watch other people's reviews to see what they think, and of course most of them were negative. And I say of course because I know how people will react to this movie. But I'll tell you what I think. So, first of all, I do like movies like this. I like, Clash of the Titans and all that. 300, movies of that sort. I do like those. I find them very entertaining, like good movie times. I go and see awesome effects, gods walking around. It's awesome. And Egypt is my favorite period of time. Basically, as a history, as a culture, as gold. Golden stuff. It's awesome. I love it since I was very, very little girl, and naturally I was drawn to this movie. And what can I tell you guys? I did love it. I mean, it has super awesome effects. It has very bad CGI at the same time. I mean, it's awesome looking at the same time. You can always spot the green screen, and I'm like, what the hell? I mean, those guys look like put on a green screen that is just a little bit better than mine, like as an effect. And if I had a little bit better lighting, like with one more light to light up the green screen so I can make it lighter, my green screen is going to be even less noticeable, So yeah, I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, it's super obvious. But other than that, guys, this movie is super great for me. I mean, I like all the characters. I like Mr. Game of Thrones as Horus. Like the villain, Gerard Butler. I mean, I don't like villains, but I mean, he was a very good villain, I think. And the whole story, it's a little bit cheesy, but it's funny. At the same time, it's serious, which I think a lot of people didn't get. And they were like, how can the movie be serious in the beginning and then it's not, and then it's serious again? And you guys never live life or what? I mean, you can have super funny moments during the day or into your lives in general, and you can have super sad moments like 5 minutes later. I mean, this is how a life works, and everything that was kind of funny or funny in the movie was super suitable for this particular scene and situation and everything, and I just don't get why is this. What is this complaint? And Jeremy Jahns, even though I super like Jeremy, I often disagree with him and his points of view of movies, and he said that the movie is dog shit. Excuse my language, but I'm just quoting him what he said. And I'm like, Jeremy, if you're used to watching more sophisticated movies nowadays, there's some other type of movies that are just for fun, and you don't have to analyze everything and be like, oh my god, this is so this and that, because the movie really wasn't that bad. I mean, they were like movies, if you remember, like the Hercules movies that recently came out, one with The Rock, the other with Kayvon Lutz, and both movies were bad, and especially that with Kayvon Lutz. I wanted to run out of the movie theater and just watch another movie. I was bored out of my mind. I couldn't believe it. I was so bored. I was talking to my boyfriend during the movie. I was like, I can't stand this. Oh my god, what is this? This is ridiculous, so cheesy. I can't stand it. God. The movie with The Rock was better, but still very, very bad, and some of the scenes in the movie were just ridiculous. Once again, I was like, this is stupid. I don't buy it. I can't. It's just so stupid. And there's nothing like this in this movie. I mean, you get all the idea. You get why the gods are the gods. Basically, you get the mythology as much as possible. You don't get where the gods came from exactly, but you do get it there, like more higher beings that live for thousands of years, and why this guy Set is the bad guy. You get all this, and you get why we had the main characters that were a human boy and a girl, and of course Horus, and the other gods, and Hathor. who was the female goddess of love, and she was so amazing. That actress will play Elektra in new season of Daredevil, and I just can't wait to see it. And she was amazing in this movie. I mean, every actor in this movie did a great job. That boy, the human character, he was very charming and sweet and pretty cool. I mean, I super like him. I don't have anything bad to say. Even Anubis, I think, was it? Not sure. But anyway, the guy that rules the underworld, that has a head like a dog, he was so cool. I just loved when he appeared out of the sand, like spinning like this, and he was spinning and appearing and then spinning back so he can, go to the underworld. And it was awesome. And Ra, he was so powerful, fighting a monster every night in the skies. So the movie was super fun. It was great fun. The action scenes were pretty cool. Another complaint about this movie was that there was one thing in the movie that someone, thought that they can do, but at the end of the movie they thought that, oh, now I can't do that. And he was like, oh my god, what is this? I mean, Jeremy was like, this is stupid, but no, I totally get it. Because everyone has different potential, and sometimes when you are unsure of yourself, you can't do what you're really capable of. You are stopping yourself from doing what you actually can. So if you believe in yourself and actually really try to look for that power within you and do something, you will do it. I mean, it's all up to you, and everything is in the head, basically. And that is very natural thing, so I don't get that complaint. And of course, you can expect something super sophisticated from a movie like this, but it was pretty cool. And if there's a sequel, which I'm sure there won't be because the movie is a bomb, but maybe people will see it in India or something, and in Japan, hopefully, keeping my fingers crossed, I will totally see it. I just love this. Love the universe. I just, wish they fixed their CGI because it's so obvious. It's painfully obvious sometimes. Especially when they turn into those cool metal looking gods. You see how the head moves unnaturally accordingly to the body, because the body is actually CGI and it's not, it's obvious. But other than that, everything else and how shiny it was, it's awesome, guys. And I did care for the characters and for what will happen. I did care. And I couldn't guess what exactly will happen. I was like, oh yeah, now this will happen. But no, it didn't. And I was like, oh, okay, so now this will happen. But it didn't. Something else happened. So I was surprised, and it was good. It was good. It's a good fun. It's a guilty pleasure type of movie, you can say. But I did enjoy the story. I did enjoy the characters, and I did enjoy how the world looked. It was huge. The costumes were awesome. The gods looked awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, this is not another Hercules or what's that other movie? Yeah, Jupiter Ascending? No, Jupiter Ascending was stupid. I was once again out of my mind like this. Oh, Eddie Redmayne is going to scream again. Oh boy, why? No. This is a really fun movie, and the only minus that I could say is that Gerard Butler has a hairy armpits. That's one. He's hairy. He has a hairy chest. That's two. And yeah, that's it. I mean, gods with hairy armpits and chests, I don't get it. Sorry. I'm glad that at least the Game of Thrones actor Nicholas, I can't say the rest of his name. Yeah, he was at least, clean shaven, and that's how I imagine gods to be like. So it was kind of strange to see that. And Gerard Butler, I mean, his character, looked always dirty. Like his fingers were dirty, and his face, he looked like he walked through the desert for days. I know that he came from the desert, but he was super dirty all the time, and gods usually don't get dirty. Usually, I mean, don't know, maybe because I'm used to it. The Greek gods in Xena, they were always clean because they can keep themselves clean magically, and when they lost their godly powers, I mean Aphrodite and Ares, they started to get dirty. Their hairs on the head started to lose shape and form, and Aphrodite was super upset because of this. She started to smell, and she was like, oh my goodness, I smell like a mortal, and it was super funny. So never thought that gods could, be like this, dirty as humans, so I didn't get that. Nope. But anyway, guys, love this movie. It's a super cool movie, fun. You go, you watch all the shiny things, you watch the action, you go to have fun, you leave the theater, and you're like, great, awesome. That is why I go to the movies. I mean, one of the reasons I go to the movies. Not to see some serious, sophisticated movie that I can't watch twice. This movie I can watch time and time again. Absolutely. Yeah, I can watch it. It's one of those movies that are light, so light and pleasant. You can just watch them again. To give you an example, a movie like Captain America: Civil War. Not Civil War, of course, is the new movie. I mean, like the previous Captain America. I don't have any desire to watch it again, The Winter Soldier. For some reason, I don't. The movie was great, like for one viewing, but then I was like, do I want to watch this again? No, I don't think so. No. No. It's like, something from the tone of the movie, too serious or something else, but I just don't want to see it again. I don't need to see it again. And of course the movie is a lot more sophisticated than, Gods of Egypt. But Gods of Egypt has something that I love, Egypt, and it's fun and light, and it's magical, so yeah, I prefer to watch this like 2 or 3 times. It's just more fun. So as a fun factor, and as a fantasy movie of this sort, I definitely can give it 9 out of 10. As a movie in general, I can't say really because I just love movies in general. Level of sophistication, I can't give it much. But on the level of how fun I had, it's like 8.9 or 8.5 out of 10, but yeah, it's a 9. It's just a fun movie. That's it. So guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you have such movies that you can call guilty pleasures? Yeah, so let me know what you think, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do. And till next time with KDG Reviews. Best games for the best prices on g2a.com and cdkeys.com. If you like to subscribe, you can click the button to the right, and you can also check out my gaming channel, KDG Gaming.